The Father is the vine dresser. He purges and takes away those who do not bear fruit. But look back to me at verse 2. He says that every branch in Jesus that does bear fruit, what does He do with them? He prunes them. Why? That they may bear more fruit. Take note with me the intimacy here. Every branch that is in Jesus, truly in Jesus, God the Father prunes. There's an intimacy there. A very deep intimacy. We know the Bible talks about His understanding of us physically. He knows the number of hairs on our head. But I want you to get the picture here spiritually of the Father's attention to your spiritual fruitfulness. I don't know about you, but that brings me a lot of comfort when I read that God the Father, the vine dresser, He prunes every single branch that is in Jesus Christ. He doesn't miss one of them. I know pastorally we are called to be under-shepherds. We are called to be in the life of the people that God has entrusted to our care. We are to be an example to them. We are to feed them. We are to teach them. We are to protect them. But I can tell you this, sometimes some of them slip through. Not out of a desire. We pray that it wouldn't happen. But just out of just how much time we have in study and preparation and prayer and being in the lives of people, sometimes we don't get to some people. But I want you to know this. That never, ever happens with God the Father. Not one single branch slips through. Not one single branch that is in Jesus Christ goes unnoticed. God the Father is intimately concerned with your fruit bearing in this life. He is tending to it continually. When He says He prunes every branch, it's in the present tense. God the Father is actively at all times in the life of every branch pruning you that you may bear more fruit. That should bring us a level of comfort. Again, when we've been regenerated, our heart beats and says, God, I want to glorify you. And then we read here, that happens through bearing fruit. But if He were to leave you alone and say, now go bear fruit, it couldn't be accomplished. We're not faithful enough. We don't have the power. We don't have the life within us. But God the Father is concerned with the same thing that we're concerned for. He is concerned with your conformity into the image of Jesus Christ. And in that, He gets glory. How comforting it is for me to see the intimacy of God the Father. In fact, we know it's a triune working here between the Father, the Son, and the Spirit in our fruit bearing.